And this one is definitely a little bit different from what I'm used to today. For starters, this thing actually runs on two AA batteries. You'll get a few months of usage before they need to be swapped out. You just unscrew the cap on the side, pop in the new batteries, and that's about it. Now design wise, this trackpad is insanely thin, even by today's standards. Apple at the time was obsessed with making the thinnest devices possible. It runs on Bluetooth and you do get multi-touch support. There's a tiny LED on the top and it's pretty hard to see it. To pair the device, there's a button on the right side. You press it to turn the trackpad on and hold it long enough to enter Bluetooth pairing mode. I believe this is rocking Bluetooth 2.0. It's old, but it still works. The first gen trackpad does not work with iPads whatsoever, but I still wanted to give it a fair chance, so I paired it with my MacBook Pro. Right away, you can tell this thing is from a completely different era. It's more square than rectangular, a completely different shape compared to the newer trackpads. The newer trackpads we all use today are fantastic, so even if you own an Apple laptop or even an iPad, I always recommend picking one up. They're super useful and very handy. Like going back to this first gen trackpad, once I connected to my MacBook Pro through Bluetooth, everything works exactly like it should. All the gestures kicked in like normal. 2, 3, 4 finger gestures, all of it. The experience is similar, just with a little less polish. And here's why this thing actually makes sense for me. I'm always looking for a secondary trackpad to keep in my bag. I don't like tearing down my whole main setup every time I leave the house. Unplugging everything, packing it up, and then rebuilding it when I get home. It's annoying and honestly it slows me down. So having a cheap extra in my bag for me is perfect when I want a little mobile workstation on the go. And for the first gen trackpad, it actually does its job. It works with Photoshop, the browser, Final Cut, everything I usually use. Sometimes there is a hiccup, it's older tech and that's to be expected, but it still keeps up. And for what I need it for, it's really useful. So if you're thinking about picking one of these up for a backup, these things are really useful for any Mac computer.